Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide, Irfan, from your very own channel, Astro Assurance. We have done about 9 videos so far from Aries till Sagittarius and posted them. And today we are going to do the December 2019 probable predictions and results for Capricorn natives. This is from a Vedic astrology or the sidereal astrology point of view. However, it may resonate strongly with those people who are of the Capricorn zodiac sign and consider themselves to be strong Capricorn energies or representatives of Capricorn. Also for those people who have moon in Capricorn or the moon sign being Capricorn. So let's start with the analysis, and just to reiterate, as I've been doing for all the videos, these 3 months, November, December and January, are important months for all the signs because most of your energies are on the 3 signs, Libra, Scorpio and Sagittarius, and basis what are these houses for you in your horoscope, results are going to play out accordingly. So let's start with Capricorn. Now for Capricorn natives, Saturn rules the first house and the second house, and Saturn at the start of the month is placed along with Jupiter and Ketu in the 12th house of Sagittarius with very high energies. Now at the same time you have Mercury and Mars in the 10th house. Mars rules the 4th house and Mars also rules the 11th house. Very two important houses for Capricorn natives, especially because Mars also gets exalted in the Lagna year, in the ascendant for Capricorn natives. So Mars is a very important planet for Capricorn natives. Being placed in the 10th house while ruling the 4th house and the 11th house, placed with Mercury. Mercury rules your 6th house of service and Mercury rules your 9th house of gains, travel, higher learning institutes, and the fate or luck, and placed in the 10th house. So these energies coming together means that there is very high chance of you to gain through service and also gain through one long distance travel that you can do, because your Lagna Lord as well as your second Lord of earning, Saturn, is in the 12th house of foreign lands, and Jupiter, which is also the ruler of the 12th sign, also rules your third house of short journeys. So it may be a long distance travel, but it could be short journey. So you may travel abroad to make a presentation, to make a pitch, or you may be working for companies abroad and you may do a project, you may do an important some culmination of an event which you may do related to your career, which may put you in a state where you may gain from it. With Venus also ruling your 5th house of gains and also Venus ruling your 10th house of career and being placed in your 12th house, it is also a very strong manifestation of gaining from foreign lands or traveling to foreign lands for higher studies, for research, because 8th Lord Sun is placed in your 11th house of gains. So because of all these energies, you may be traveling to foreign lands, you may be working with foreign companies. Some of you who are in armed services related to clinics, hospitals, you may also gain if you're not connected to foreign lands but with these areas. And those people who have their work areas related to Venus, especially related to all glamour industry, related to service in hospitality, because Mercury rules your 6th house of service, which is also Mercury strongly denoted for service, and Mercury is the sign of communication also, and Mercury here rules your 9th house, while Venus rules your 5th house it's also trine also of gains. So 5th Lord of gains, 9th Lord of gains getting into your 10th house of career, and 10th Lord of career being in the 12th house. So very, very strong manifestation that anything related to service for women or for glamour or for old people, because Lagna Lord is Saturn and second Lord is Saturn, also placed in the in the 12th house, or related to elderly women, elderly people, or old age homes, or help, or those places which take care of very old people, or for causes related to old people, or causes related to women, or NGOs related to causes for women, or healing houses, or gynecologists. Virgo also rules, Mercury rules the 6th house, and 6th house is also the house of illness or healing. And Mercury is placed in your 10th house, and then later on is going to transit into your 11th house of Scorpio. Scorpio is also to some extent gynecological energy, or energy of the sexual organs, because the 8th house is the house of external sexual organs, which is Scorpio's energy. And Mercury is going to get into your 11th house around the 5th of the 5th or 6th of the month. So this shows that anything related to service, related to women, related to hospitality, related to spas, doctors, related to women related issues, health issues, trauma, or NGOs, all of these will do very well. Also related to glamour, as I said, and women related products will do very, very well, whether it's with glamour, whether it is with clothes, they'll do very well. People related to vehicles, especially luxury vehicles, especially foreign luxury vehicles, will do very well, because Venus is placed in the 12th house. It may also be that around the 16th of the month, when Sun transits into your 12th house, Venus will move into your Lagna. So before that, because Venus is placed in the 12th house, there could be a situation with some of you that there is some investment or a relationship which either you have kept hidden, or the investment is hidden, and you have not openly talked to many people about it, or only you know about it, and that has been troubling you. You want to either come out in the open about it, or thinking about this investment, whether you want to continue with this investment or let go of it. Or you could spend money on traveling to foreign lands to do your PhD, to do your education, higher learning, because the 9th house Lord, Mercury, has gone into the 11th house, and in the later part of the month is going to move into the 12th house, roughly around 25th and 26th. So you will be thinking of whether to let go of this investment, let go of this relationship or not, and you will be in two minds. If you are on thinking on those lines, don't hurry, because when Venus moves into your Lagna around the end of the month, that time you'll realize that this investment is important, this relationship is important for you. So don't push the wall, don't push the agenda. Take your time, be patient, think about it before you take a decision. Especially because a lot of energies are going into the 12th house. Some of you who are strong Capricorn natives will spend a lot of sleepless nights on some project work related to a deadline. Especially if you're related to working with foreign clients or with consulate or foreign governments, because the Sun being the Lord of the 8th house and going into your 12th house, connecting the government or research or digging out information or data or taxation or audits, going into the 12th house. So you may be working on an important project for foreign clients or government institutes or foreign governments or consulates or embassies, and maybe working sleepless nights toward the end of the year. So while some of you may be spending sleepless nights for partying and going out and doing that, some of you may also be trying to finish off a deadline before the year goes out. The reason being is Saturn is also, especially Capricorn people, are very dedicated, loyal people, and they're very process oriented people, and they are very meticulous in their work, especially with Mercury energy also going to the 12th house by the end of the month. So you will want to finish off, and you will want to do it well. You want to finish the year on a high note. So some of you may spend time there, some of you may spend energies there, some of you may also party, but yet try to balance between your partying and your long hours of work. But a lot of you may want to finish off the project and end the year on a high note. This is also because the second Lord Saturn is in the 12th house. So while you're doing that, you're also looking at career. You're also looking at how do I increase my earnings, and you're trying to save your earnings, savings also, or try to accumulate more savings. Saturn in the 12th house is a good placement because Saturn is the Karaka of the 12th house. Saturn in the 12th house is a protective energy for you. It protects you from expenses. It protects you from visits to jails or to clinics or to hospitals. And if you go there, it protects you from any losses. So it's a lot of protective energy. However, placed with Ketu and with Jupiter, and Jupiter is what? Jupiter rules your 12th house, so it's pretty strong there, Jupiter. Jupiter also is the natural ruler of the 12th house, the 12th sign. Plus Jupiter rules your 3rd house of effort. So a lot of effort will go into trying to save monies because of Venus also going into the 12th house. So that investment is not a bad investment, whether it is investing in foreign travel or for higher learning or beautifying yourself or beautifying the home or whatever you do, most of it will be somewhere related to career because Venus rules the 10th house. Some of you, because of 5th lord going into the 12th house, Venus, may also spend money on some romantic trips. You may travel to foreign lands with your girlfriend or with your partner, and you may want to enjoy the company of the opposite gender. So good luck to you, because you will because of Saturn also plays there, you will plan your trips very well. You will not be flamboyant in your expenditure, but you will be well planned, well thought through, and you will enjoy every penny that you spend on romance, on candlelit dinners, on going for shows related to arts, performances. You will do all of that. So have fun. But at the back of the mind, that having the Saturnian energy and Saturn plays there, you will also try to pull back or not spend too much. Now, some of the energies of, especially from the 7th house, is getting connected to the 12th house end of the year, with Moon also going and waiting place in the 12th house. And for Capricorn natives, relationships can sometimes be a little challenging because 7th house is ruled by Moon, and basis placement of Moon, it shows in your relationship where is your focus. And if Moon goes into the 6th house, the 8th house or the 12th house, then it is a challenge, because then your thinking energies are going in the direction of where you may get anxiety, frustration, unnecessary tensions and all. Now, Moon in the 12th house is not bad in Sagittarius. However, it's a very fiery energy, especially with Ketu and Saturn there. Saturn and Moon also form the Vish Yoga, or Vish is poison, or poisonous thoughts, poisonous manifestation, poisonous line of thinking is what it denotes. Means it's so troublesome to you that you're not able to think clearly. So Moon in the 12th house with Saturn and Ketu energy could be some anxiety causing challenges, frustrations in related to marriage. Some of this could be untrue or not be realistic. It's just your mind racing in different directions unnecessarily, and you're wasting your energy. However, it will not be easy for you to control your thought process because of strong fiery energies of Jupiter, and then Sun going there also along with Moon on the 26th of the month, plus Saturn energies, plus Ketu energies, and then Mercury also being there. So overthinking, over-analysis, over-aggression, too much thinking, all fiery energies together, especially Saturn, Jupiter, Ketu, all being there, is going to be a lot of roughshod over your mind. So be very, very patient. Drink a lot of water. Try and eat less. Keep your health in good order, because you will need that. The better your health is, the better you will be able to control your mind. Exercise regularly. Go for long walks. Practice pranayam. Control your breathing, because Moon also rules your 4th house, natural 4th house of Cancer, and 4th house is related to the chest and the heart. So take care of your health, take care of your heart. If you have any concerns, palpitations and all going out, go and get your checkup done. Moon in the 12th house is also about your thought going towards health, going towards checkup, going towards clinics. So it's the one trip to the clinic to just get your checkups done so that you're on the right side of health is not a bad idea. So get those checkups done and get your health in order. Also, with your 3rd lord going into the 12th house, some of you could be thinking of how you are able to, especially if you're in foreign lands, how you can do better in life. Some of you may be thinking of spiritual lines because Ketu and Jupiter in the 12th house is very spiritual energy. So some of you may be going to spiritual places, travel to spiritual places. Third house is also the house of short journeys, and going into the 12th house, Jupiter in own sign with Ketu. So you may visit spiritual places. Some of you may travel long distances also to visit spiritual places, but the journey could be then short duration, though long distance but short duration. So some of you may do that. Some of you will pick up religious scriptures. You may read religious scriptures. Women, Capricorn women may find if they are in a relationship, then you may also find that you may get married towards the end of the month because of 7th Lord Moon going into the 12th house of bed pleasures with the 3rd house of Kama Bhav, which is the house of desires, and the 11th house of aspiration and desires, which is Mars, also getting into the from the 10th house getting into the 11th house. So desires getting manifested also because of this high energy. Some of you Capricorn women may get married. Some of you, if you are looking for a relation, you may find your Jupiter, your man, on long distance travel. When you travel to spiritual places, you may meet your future probable partner in foreign lands or in spiritual places. You may meet your probable partner in improbable places also. You go to a hospital to visit somebody, to meet somebody, to get a checkup done. You meet somebody and then that takes off. You may meet somebody from the armed forces. You may meet somebody from services, especially related to clinics, hospitals. So some of them could also be someone who you get close to over the next 2 to 3 months because of strong Jupiter energies in Sagittarius in the 12th house. 12th house is also the house of bed pleasures. So that may also happen. Especially if Jupiter is well placed in your horoscope, then this will happen strongly or stronger. If Jupiter, Saturn, Venus are not well placed in your horoscope, then this could be short fling or nothing may materialize. You may just meet somebody and nothing will manifest. So you are going to let it be. With Sun also going into the 12th house later, roughly at the end of the year, along with Jupiter, Saturn, Ketu being there, and also Mercury moving there. Some of you may also look at government contracts or dealing with government agencies, whether it's related to taxation, whether it's related to finance, whether it's related to foreign governments and so forth. So it will be a time where you may get a fillip to your career. You may get more influence, more authority. Some of you may get a promotion because of the 10th Lord going into the 12th house with Sun, which rules your 8th house. So sudden development may bring about a gain for you. Sudden development may bring about a new project, new role for the betterment for you. For most of you, it will be for a betterment. You may also get a promotion. Some of you may also get a promotion because of Lagna Lord and the Lord of the 2nd house of earnings going into the 12th house with all these energies manifested there. But this will only be if Saturn is very strongly placed in your horoscope. If it is not, Saturn will protect you from going down, but it may not help you to go up. Means you may not undergo damage. You may not have a big loss with monies or health or going to foreign lands or loss at work. However, Saturn may not help you to rise strongly if Saturn is not well placed in your horoscope. So this is where Saturn is placed, where Jupiter is placed, where Sun is placed. Those results will manifest strongly for you in the coming month, through December and in January. So this will definitely be a strong case of how you balance out duty, commitment, your meticulous nature, plus the high 12th house energies of pleasure or spending money, especially with Venus there. So for some people it will be balancing time, what to do. Some people could be thought through spirituality, traveling to places. Some of you gains coming from government, from career, authority, armed forces, glamour, spas, clinics, high gains coming in and rising in career. And for some of you, it could be that you go for foreign institutes to gain higher learning. Some of you may also do research and PhDs connected to foreign university. So all these things may manifest. So friends, this is my analysis for December 2019 for Capricorn natives. And if you're looking for a consultation from me, please reach out to me in the links given below. Please like this video, please share this video, please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my new video is coming. Please subscribe to this channel, and till we meet some other time, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.